All right, welcome to the Feedbak Podcast, everybody. My name is Back. This is episode 256. Yes, I got it. A couple of announcements. Number one, make sure you check out the archives. Talked to a lot of funny people lately. Tim Warner, Amy Shanker from New York. Check her out. I just had Katie Felton. The list goes on and on. So go and check out the archive. Share it. I will appreciate a comment as well. iTunes, Spotify, whatever. I take 5 stars. I take 4 stars. 4 stars. I think 4 stars is fair, right? I take 4 stars. And a comment, it really helps me. I ain't got no Patreon. I ain't got no sponsors. I don't give a shit. I do this because I like people. I want to talk to people, interesting people, because some boring ass motherfuckers out there, and I don't care about them. So I like to talk to interesting people. So go back to the archive, check it out. Number 2, follow us on Instagram. I don't do Facebook much and Twitter much because I'm an adult. The Feedbak, BAK, of course. Follow on Instagram. I actually have a couple shows to announce. I'll be in San Antonio on the 20th. Oh, fuck, I forgot the date already. It was announced today. I had no idea. It's on the 23rd. I'll be in San Antonio at the Corner beer bar, I guess, brewery, something like that. Shout out to Tony Bain for putting that on. I'll be on with Casey Rockets and a bunch of other funny comics. So go check that out. I hope to see you there. Let's see what else. Follow Hip Hop Bingo as well. We got big things coming up. We'll be making announcements throughout the summer. So don't be left out. I think there are 3 announcements, not 2, but that's fine. I can count right now. I've been talking to a lot of comedians. It's fun and all that stuff, but I like to talk to interesting people, like I said. So I like to talk to a non-comic every once in a while. I think I try to do that like once a month, like try to get somebody who's a non-comic. That's what I used to do. I used to talk to DJs, artists, musicians, door guys, bartenders, bookers, you name it. So
did you say hookers?
That's how you're going to come in? I said bookers, not hookers.
I want you to know the urge to not interrupt the entire time was really hard. When you say you had no sponsors,
I know. Next time I have you walk in.
I wanted to be like, you have no daddy. You were like, I have no sponsors. You have no governor.
You realize nobody knows who you are at this point. I haven't introduced you yet.
Okay.
But I'm just giving you shit. Anyway, I'm here with Annié Colón. By the way, beautiful home, I have to say. You're an interior designer, so I wouldn't expect any less. Yeah. Is feng shui going on? Is the energy flowing?
Yeah, for sure. At least I'm trying. I mean, it's hard with these wires over here.
These what?
Look, turn around real quick. Bring the mic with you, remember?
What's over there? Telephone poles right there.
Yeah, that's cancer.
Nah, you'll live.
I mean, yeah, I will.
You'll live. The plants and the energy
you see
of
what
the
I did
room.
In the salt lamp? You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Damn, you're smart.
Yeah, don't brag. Like other people say it. So
other people.
thank you for being on. I appreciate that. I know you're trying to start a podcast, but actually, first of all, I got to say, shout out to you on the drapery, the curtains.
Oh.
So she's an interior designer, and I bought a new house. I know you guys knew that, but now you know. And I'm trying to get some curtains, and I showed a picture of my windows, and she was like, yeah, that color. I had a whole palette of colors.
I was impressed. I was like, damn.
You know how much this shit cost?
Yeah.
Give me a price. So I had 9 windows, 5 double windows, and 4 single windows.
$5,000?
No, I'm not that crazy.
35?
That's about $3,000.
You got a good deal.
That's a good deal for curtains.
Yeah, for sure. Custom.
I mean, yeah. So I went
anything custom, you're already getting raped.
But curtains are not supposed to be.
Says who? That is like.
Well, I can't ask an interior designer. I can't ask you that.
You definitely can ask me because not only am I an interior designer, I'm also a creative director. So I always feel like you gotta pay what if it's gonna make you happy. You gotta think about it like this: the windows are the eyes to your house, right?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm a man. I don't think that far.
Okay, cool.
That deep
so let me
mansplain
it. So do you want your titties out?
Wow, that's a jump. I guess this is gonna be a good podcast. We go from windows to titties.
Right? You want your titties out? You got to cover them up, right? So if you got beautiful titties, right? But you got to cover them up. You got to put on something like a beautiful garment, right? You got to put on like you got to dress it up like where people go, damn, I see it. You don't see the titties, but you see the form, you see the shape. Like, you see what I'm saying, right?
If you really want to see the titties, I'll put no blinds, no curtains, and just look at
blinds. This is not like the what is it? Red district? This is not like, no.
I got blinds.
No, that's so like vulgar.
Oh, she's about to puke or something because I said the word blind.
I mean, are they white and plastic or
no,
custom?
they're real wood.
Oh, okay. Oh,
they're white and real wood.
Okay. So we're talking about like
I'm a refined man.
Like an upscale escort.
That changes everything now.
All right.
You have taste, actually.
Okay.
You
You actually did, because I'm not gonna lie. When I was showing you different variations, your your selections with what I was feeding you was on point. So I was impressed.
Yeah. So I don't know. Look, let's be honest. Most men don't care about deco.
That's changed a lot.
No, because it's gay men now. No, sorry, I didn't mean like that. Gay men. Look, gay men have always been around. Okay, I mean, I will make that clear. I'm saying like they're more in touch with their.
There's a lot of metro men now. Who care about everything. When I go,
I shave.
Where?
Everywhere.
Show.
What?
What happened?
You said shorts?
Well, I mean, we don't believe you.
I
see your mustache. I see your chin.
Well, I'm not.
I see
bald.
your eyebrows.
Well, no. When I say everywhere, come on, like armpits, and then
you shave your armpits.
Yeah.
Wow. You shave your armpits?
Am I metrosexual now?
No, that makes you a bald eagle.
I still don't care about deco. By the way, this is because I shaved my armpits.
Listen, you cannot say you don't care about deco. Your body is a temple.
No, but I put it this way: I care about the finished product. The process itself.
Are you cold right now?
No, I'm good.
You don't feel like a little drift in your armpit?
I have hair right now. I haven't shaved in like a month. I can't grow hair.
Oh, you're getting sloppy. Oh,
no, I can't grow hair much. Well, apparently on top of my head.
I feel like you're flirting with me a little bit.
No, you know what I'm talking about? Titties. I was talking about windows. You brought up titties.
That's not flirting.
No, it's not. I was talking about titties and windows. You jumped to titties from windows.
I shaved my armpit. And
no, you're talking about metrosexual. Yes.
There you go. You used the word sexual. Definitely flirting with me. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Okay, let's go. Let's go there. Go ahead. I'm just going to shut up and let you talk. Welcome to the Annié Colón show.
Hi, everyone. Today, my guest is Bach. We're going to interview him in his armpits.
Here.
I'm sorry. I just got to tell you, I don't think I've ever have heard, and correct me if I mean, are there more of you? Like, do you have a support group that shave their armpits that are men? I think that's amazing. What inspired you?
I don't want to grow dreadlocks under my arms.
Right. So you didn't say let me trim it. You said let me bald eagle.
No. So this this is stupid, but fuck it. We're going there. I thought we were talking about my house, but we'll go about personal hygiene.
Nobody cares about them titties.
Yeah. No, we do. Especially when there's one hanging out.
First of all, put your hands in your pocket right
now.
My
hand's right here. My hand is right here.
It's not going anywhere. Hanging out. It is very nicely positioned.
Okay, it is cupped. And position is a correct word.
Right?
I would take
like that?
well positioned. The other one is like, I don't look at me. The other one's like, hey.
Well, because I don't know what the crowd is like. So a little like, hey, what's up, fellas, ladies? And then the other one's like, hi, please respect my intelligence.
So you're a walking contradiction.
I mean, aren't most women?
Yeah, true. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'm here to represent.
Yeah, I never had women on the show. I don't know how this shit works. I have no idea how titties work and windows.
By the way, I have to get something out of my system. When you were doing your intro, you said you had the comedian from New York.
Yeah.
Say her name again.
Amy Shanker.
I just want to say New York, stand up. As a fellow New Yorker from Brooklyn, like the urge, like the discipline it took for me not to interrupt you because you specifically told me not to, and then you said everybody does, and I was
you did anyway. And shit. No, I'm not mad at it. Honestly, I don't mean to come across like, oh, shut the fuck up. I'm doing the intro.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Do you think that you come off aggressive because you don't? You're actually like a big sweetheart.
No, I do.
Is it because I'm from New York that I don't feel that?
Yes. Here's
when I first met you, I just want to say this real quick. When I first met you, you were with my friend. I was with my friend actually.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah, Scully. Yeah.
Yeah, Scully. Yeah, that's my boy. I've known him since we were like 18.
Shout out to Scully, by the way.
Love
Native
you,
hostel.
brother. Yeah, he actually introduced us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aw. And so Jersey. Okay, I'm gonna say Jersey, stand up just for him, but it's not New York. It's Jersey. Just saying. But all love. Anyway, and we were at Native, and you came up and you were with somebody else, and I don't know, like there was an event happening there. Like
I just had a bingo, I think. No, was it? No.
It wasn't a bingo.
No, it was it was the quality joint.
Is that what it was?
It was top quality last Tuesday.
Oh, no, it was the Asian thing.
Asian.
It was it was an Asian event, and like some Asian comedian had just came on, and there was all this Asian art.
Oh, that's right. It was a Saturday. It was the new Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
And they had Asian comedians perform.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Tan and Tai. I don't know what to say, Gwen. I can't say it right. And all the Asian comics. I had Chris Tan on the show, so go check that episode out.
Shout out to all the Asian people I know and the Asian people that think I'm Asian. Shout out. Okay. Everyone thinks I'm Asian, and my children look even more Asian than I do. And I don't even know why. I'm Dominican and Salvadorian, and their father's from Chile. So it's crazy. But it was funny because you walked up. You didn't even say hi to anybody. You walked up to him, and you said, he asked you something. You said, I don't fucking know. I've never been, I don't know.
I do that.
And then you said, do I fucking look like I know? And I was like, oh my God. I was like, it is my spirit animal. I was like, oh my God. I was like, that is so fucking amazing, because that's how I live my life.
Now you're flirting with me. Keep going. Keep throwing them flowers.
That's how I live my life, right? Like half of it I say out loud and the other half I don't, right? And most of it I try, like by the time it comes out of my mouth, I've already tried to like process it differently, because I don't want to go to jail, don't want to get sued.
Sure.
I'm tired of making people cry, right? So, I mean,
I know what you're saying.
It's
exactly
that woke movement, right?
No. It's like, okay, I've noticed that because my friends called me out on it, my close friends. Because I remember when I was a teenager, actually even before that. No, I was about 11, 12, whatever. My friends sat me down. They had an intervention. This is France. This is in France. These are my boys. Like I still talk to this day, right?
That's amazing.
And he sat me down and like, yo, back. You gotta calm the fuck down, man. And I said, what? What am I doing? And I said, and then like, sometimes you just gotta, tone it down a little bit, because you can come across just like you said, you're a nice guy, you mean well, blah blah blah.
So sweet.
But you can come across aggressive. And I had a whole podcast with Mike Hudak, and it was called Milk Soup. Milk soup is soup au lait in French, means like it you boil quickly. So I would respond like in half a second with I used to make my sister cry because I could say a couple things, and they come across mean, but then again, it's like it's all upon interpretation.
Is it your tone?
Yes.
Or is it, so it's your tone? See,
Yes.
so I see that as passionate. Like
Yeah, but that's a New York thing.
Right.
And this is the me thing, French thing.
I think it's a New York and an ethnic thing too.
Yes.
But
that can get you in trouble if you're like, let's say you're what I mean by when you say ethnic thing, like if you're like in a traditional family, like say Japanese or Asian, where respect is everything. Right. Like if you talk to your parents, if you say yes with a tone, you get your ass whooped. Right. That was me.
Same here.
Like back, yes. What'd you say?
Yep.
It was like that.
Yeah.
And it's not being mean. It's like you speak with passion. That, like you said, I'll take that quote and I'll make a shirt out of it, and I'll give you 10%.
Appreciate it.
But more importantly, it's like you react before you think, kind of thing.
So
it's just how you feel. Yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah, like, so I actually had a therapist say to me that it's people who process things very quickly.
Yes.
Lack patience, but make up for it with empathy, which is really interesting, because the difference between somebody who doesn't give a fuck and us is that we give a fuck. Like, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I just want the answers or the story or the information as quickly as possible. And if I've processed it before you've told me, I'm pissed.
Let me ask you this. Do you ever write and you skip words because you're thinking faster than your hand can keep up with?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
so, and it's super frustrating because so I'm also a writer, right? Of course, all right. Like that's what we are. Yeah, well, I love everything. Yeah,
what
okay.
else? What else? What else? What else? Paint.
Back in my LA days, that made me a cocktail waitress. I was a phenomenal fucking bartender.
You've come a long way, Annié.
Come a long way, kid. Come a long way. And so when I write, it's like, so it's tough when you're creative, right? Because when you're writing, you visualize it. And when you visualize it and you want to write what you're seeing, it's super frustrating, especially when you're emotional, right? Because what I see, how do you describe what you're feeling when you're seeing it? And to write it, sometimes you feel so like confined and it almost feels regulated. And so that it's almost like that with conversations where it's like, just tell me. Right. And so I notice what I do to people is I'll finish their sentences. And before they know it, I've already have fucking spoken for them.
Yes. I had a coworker like that he would finish my sentences.
Oh, that's a treat.
And I was like, stop doing that. Stop doing that because that's my job. That's what
I would love that. That's like a little vacation.
No, but it's to a point where it's like, it can come across as, hey, you're an idiot. I know better.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
See,
it's
that's
like,
interesting.
Even if you're in the middle of a thought and you're kind of thinking as you go.
Or thought. Did you say thought or thought? Because if you're in the middle of a thought, tell me about that.
If I'm in the middle of a thought, this is what I'm doing. Her legs are up.
Hey!
I'm in the middle of a thought. I'm in the middle of a thought, and the thought is so strong. She's strong. So
See, I
dive in. What's that?
I saw you more of a ass up, face down.
That's good too.
Oh, good too. Okay, all right.
Yeah, but it's because my name back, is that what it is? Hit it from the back, all that stuff. Shit, when your name is a sex position, it's kind of everybody says my name. It's kind of cool.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous. Like, so my jam is Hey Big Sis, and I thought it was
what?
Hey Big Sis.
Oh yeah, Hey Big Sis. Yeah,
right,
we
right.
talked about that. Yeah.
But the Feedbak is
back.
No, but I like to say Feedbak.
Why you say Feedbak? You're fucking up the whole thing.
It sounds
You're
so
fucking
good.
up the brand, Annié.
I want you to know. Am I?
Yes.
I want you to know that I've told so many people, and I'm like, how fucking amazing. Don't you hate when
I make $0 from it. What does that tell you as a brand? No sponsors, no Patreon. I'll take donations.
You ain't got no daddy. You ain't got no governor.
I'm a grown-ass man, goddammit.
Boom, that's it.
I ain't got time for this shit.
Right?
I do this because I love it.
You're wealthy in I can't even finish that sentence.
In people. I'm wealthy. No, this is true.
No,
I am wealthy in people.
That's beautiful.
I've I've touched a lot of people. I have. In my years, I've touched a lot of people.
Which hand? Don't shake my fucking hand.
A lot of thoughts. I've touched
a lot of thoughts that you felt through.
Thoughts. Oh, I felt a lot of thoughts.
You felt through a lot of thoughts throughout the years.
I have a lot of thoughts in my resume.
Wow. What are we talking about at this point?
I don't fucking know. I was talking about the windows.
This would be amazing if it was like a call-in and like the thoughts started calling. Oh my God, I would give anything for that moment.
I don't know any thoughts.
Are you like a, I want to like smash, or are you like a, I make love?
The latter.
Really?
I didn't realize I said the latter.
You did? Wow. Yeah. It's because we're next to Whole Foods.
No. Just because I'm on 5th Street, it doesn't make me fancier. I'm already fancy.
Oh, you already
I don't need Whole Foods.
You're true. You're French. I mean, so French are a little kinky and fancy, so you're good.
Yeah, and they're not afraid to say it.
My top is very French. Don't say anything else. Just sit in that moment.
Your thought?
My top.
Oh, your top.
Yeah.
What's it?
It's very French.
This?
Yeah. But I said don't say
the half in, half out top you got on. Yeah, that does sound French. Half in, half out. That's very French. Actually, that is exactly what French people are. Half in, half out. Tagline of your
sex life.
They're never. Yeah, half in, half out. Half of it in, half of it out. Sometimes all in, sometimes all out. What's that?
So you're a lover?
Yeah, I like to think so.
Oh, do you do like the music and the candles? Like, how does this go down?
Now you're flirting with me. Okay, here we go.
I think there's a lot of ladies out there that might want to know how you like lay the pipe.
It's mostly dudes, the comics listening to this shit. Male comics.
So then they probably want to hear how I lay the pipe. No kidding.
Goddamn, I gotta go. If you got a pipe down there, I gotta go. Actually, I'll no. Actually,
Did you just point? You would what? Say suck it. Say you would.
No,
suck
I
it.
would look at it and be like,
Would you? Would you touch it? I bet you I could get you to suck it if I had one.
if you had a dick.
Did you just shake?
Wait, hold on, back up.
Yes, I think that I.
If you had
no
a dick,
doubt.
if
Yes.
you had
looked exactly the way I look. Not that I'm saying that I'm gorgeous and beautiful and really sexy with a nice body. Not that I'm saying that at all. Because I'm humble. What I'm saying is everything I just said.
Would I what?
You'd lick it at least.
No.
You'd kiss it.
No.
Touch it.
I'll flick it.
That's a touch, and
Yeah,
that's kinky.
I will flick it and run away.
Would you want me to chase you?
No, you're fine where you are. I'd be like, yo, I saw a dick, and I flicked the shit out of it.
No, that's how you would say it? Would you tell people?
Yeah, I would.
So then we'd be out. We'd be like an openly out couple. You touched my dick. We're together.
No. That's not how that works. That is not how that works.
Have you met women?
No.
Have you understood the whole concept of why people get ghosted? That's the type of shit.
Okay, do you touch your dick and then now you're a couple?
I don't touch dicks that I'm not going to potentially couple up with. Hey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Even for the story, be like, oh, okay. And then.
Nah. Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't
point
think.
made, point taken.
Okay, so let's say you would never.
Lick it.
She's beautiful. Oh, kiss it. Little.
No. Look. Let me tell you.
Just a little bit. Put the mic closer to your mouth so I can believe you.
No. Actually, I'm gonna talk away from it. No, I would not. No.
Okay, just open your mouth a little bit more.
No.
I 100%
Have you ever looked at pussy?
What?
Well, I'm asking you.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Did my mom ask you to ask me that? I was accused of being a lesbian when I was by my mother.
Why? Because you didn't have a boyfriend
when I
for
was
6
15,
years?
No, I was 15 years old.
You didn't have a boyfriend?
And hold up. And I like.
I'm finishing your sentences. You were.
Oh.
You were a virgin.
Nice
you were a virgin already?
I was a virgin. I was a virgin until I was 18. But I was like the queen of dry humping. Like I dry humped the hell.
That is so wrong.
I know it was so wrong because
you know how much you traumatized guys like that?
Yes, I know. They still I'm never on Facebook, and when I randomly get on Facebook, it's always like that random high school boy that's like, "Hey, do you remember when we were?" And I'm like, "Nope."
They're like, "I still think about you." When you rubbed it on me through my jeans. Do you remember? Did you feel a bump?
To Janet Jackson
we're dancing to Pony. We're dancing Genuine Pony, like just do it, ride it.
You know what?
And you were singing along and everything,
Damn, you're
making
really
the faces.
In the story.
Yeah.
You've been reading my Facebook.
No, I just had girls write to me on the Pony.
So you know the girl. Oh no, I was like, my playlist was everything. I've dry humped to WuTang.
Damn.
I dry humped to Nas.
Reunited. Double LP. We're excited. Welcome back to the underground. It is she ignited. Really?
Yes.
I bomb atomically. Talking these philosophies.
Okay,
really?
but then there was the Lauryn Hill. I mean, yeah, we did a little.
How do you fuck the WuTang Clan? Ain't nothing to fuck with.
I mean, that's it right there. You just
wait for that.
It.
Just wait for the chorus.
Well, listen, I was about to start moving. I need to calm down.
Oh man, WuTang Clan coming at you. What's your step, kid? Yeah, faster. What's your step, kid? What's your step, kid? What's your step, kid? De-inspect the deck.
I just want you to know you're legit dry humping my chair right now.
Oh yeah, it moved a little bit.
I know. That means it came.
The chair came, not me. Way more than that. The WuTang song. That'll help though. That'll help. That's actually pretty.
Yeah.
Actually, now finish your thought. What's your thought?
Finish my thought. Come back in here.
Dot, come back in here. Do you have a dick, Dot? Are you thinking dicks, Dot?
Wow, you really love this. I love that you love this, just so you know.
It's good conversation. Who gives a fuck? Nobody's watching anyway.
Nobody's watching. That's famous last words.
You think I care? This is what matters right now. I don't care about. I love my audience, by the way.
Wait. So the question was, I think we rewind.
Back up.
You gotta go. Okay, because we don't have special effects. So
I could, but I didn't put them in.
No,
go ahead. Yeah, do that. Is that what you do? Go ahead. what was the thought? God damn it! What's the thought?
So we were saying, I really believe that I think that if I had a dick, that I would.
No.
Yes, you would kiss it. You would hold it with 2 hands.
No.
You would.
No.
A little bit.
No.
Would you let it touch you?
No. I told you I'd flick it.
That's contact.
Is that gay?
No.
Okay.
Listen, we live in an era of like fluid. You could.
Yeah, I get that. Look. I get the spectrum.
I wanted to say fluicity, but then I was scared.
Fluicity?
Yeah, but I was scared I wasn't going to say it right, so I just said it, not fluicity.
No, fluicity is not a thing.
It is right now.
Well, I mean, I get the point. Doesn't mean it's a thing.
It's
a
because
word.
you flicked my dick.
Yeah, but it's not a word. You just
so
made
when
that
I
up.
make it into a T-shirt and I gift it to you, yeah.
Oh, by all means, but people will get it.
Hashtag.
Fluicity.
Boom.
All
Thank
right,
you for
wrong.
making it into a thing.
I still need 10%. Maybe 40%.
Well, 10% sounds like just a tip. So if you want 10%, I need to know that you would put it in your mouth.
All right, half in, half out, 50.
Wait, so you would let my penis go half? We're talking about my penis.
No, I'm talking about your T-shirt company.
I think there's a lot of men who, if the woman was beautiful, there's some beautiful
Trans?
women, out there with.
I'll tell you a story. So when I was a dancer, we did a show in Dallas.
At Yellow Rose?
No.
Oh.
You don't take dudes.
This story was really good until you said no.
Yeah.
Oh, Magic Mike.
No.
Magic Bach.
No. Hip hop dancer. So we did a show in Dallas. And in Dallas, I don't know if it's still there, maybe. There's like
Dallas is still there, yes.
a gay area. You're going to finish all my sentences. So it was for Miss Gay at Large. It's a contest with dudes that are like linebacker size, like huge dudes, dress up like Diana Ross, Janet Jackson, and have a whole contest. So we had a show there. We're supposed to be backup dancers for this guy who's like 250 pounds. He was going to be Janet Jackson, and he was going to do the song "If," and we were the backup dancers for
that's a good dry
for the
humping
contest.
song.
I love that song.
Yeah. For dry humping?
No, Janet Jackson "If."
Yeah, it's good for dry humping.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
If I was a girl, all the things I do.
Look at you waving my penis.
No. This is me doing the dance on the video.
That's my penis.
All right, dick talk. Let's go. So we're walking down the street, and my dance instructor, shout out to Gino Johnson, he was like, I was like, man, she's hot. And he goes, that's a dude. I mean, I was like in my 20s, early 20s. And it's like, yeah, that's a dude. That's a dude. That's a dude. I'm like, there's no way. Look, the titties, the ass, everything, like, yeah, that's a dude. And then we go in the dressing room before the show to get ready. And yes, I saw dudes tape their dicks doing the whole thing. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't flick it or nothing. But I was not, put it this way. It doesn't shock me. It didn't affect me. I was like, oh, that's the thing. And I accept it for what it is.
Right. And I think that
there doesn't need to be an attraction or judgment or anything like that. I'm like, oh, it just is. All right, cool, whatever. I got to do a show.
It doesn't need to be, but there also doesn't need to not be. So if the dick is not going to touch you, but the titties will and the mouth will, and she's beautiful, and she identifies as a woman who feels like she was born in the wrong body, but she is all woman. Woman.
She's not all woman. She has a dick.
But I mean, what if the dick doesn't even want anything? They don't want some of them don't even want the dick either. So, but they can't afford the operation, but she still is a woman and wants to please you as a woman and wants to feel you as a man. Why?
I don't know.
Would you?
I like pussy too much.
Do you like? I can't believe. I mean, this is our first podcast. You like anal?
Giving it, yeah.
Okay.
I've done it.
Yeah. So then, why wouldn't you be able to like,
It's not the same.
Why?
I mean, I wouldn't know because I didn't do the other one.
Nope, you said it.
I just called myself like, it's not the same.
Okay, well, welcome to he outed himself. Portion of the.
I had a thought. She liked anal. No. No, but it's not.
Is it a psychological thing for you that you feel like no matter what, it's still a male?
Yes.
So it's psychological.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I've never been in that situation, but I think so.
So is it the vagina that makes it a woman to you, or is it?
Yes.
So you would.
How about that's the definition of a woman? How about this is how they come out. This is what it is.
So what about someone who's intersex? So that's incorrect. The politically incorrect is hermaphrodite. You might be more familiar with that, no?
Yes, both or like.
Yeah. So now you say intersex.
Okay.
So
really? They changed hermaphrodite?
Yes.
You can't say that no more?
Yeah.
God damn, police.
You know.
I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, not hermaphrodite, but like they changed the name. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Well, I'm so glad. The more you learn.
Well, glad I go to bed less stupid tonight. We
could do that. The more you learn thing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So.
You're gonna learn some shit.
My question is, so what if she was born a hermaphrodite?
Okay, do you have a dick or what? Let's get down to the bottom of this.
I'm not. If I had a dick, my hand would be on it right now.
Really? You think you wouldn't be able to like just because it's a bitch to control?
Yeah, I would be such a perv if I had a dick.
Every girl says that, and every guy says if I had a pussy, I'd be a whore.
Yeah, and both are accurate.
You think so?
For sure. Women are so horny and so sexual. We just hide behind our beauty.
Well,
right?
Men
just look horny.
No, look, a man.
Right now, you look so pervy.
Really? Is that my pervy look? I didn't know I had a pervy look. Do I have a pervy look?
Fuck,
I didn't know. I have a pervy look. Holy shit. No. I'm learning about myself so much today. Oh my God.
You see what I do to you? Like I bring you up, I bring you down. It's not right.
Yeah, I live. But what I'm saying is a guy can look at a bench at a park and be like, yeah, I could fuck on that.
Yeah.
It's the time is like men think about sex every 7 seconds and women it's like a minute.
Yeah.
But they think about shopping before.
Yeah.
Like within the minute.
Priorities, motherfucker.
Yeah, well shit. But 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Like I already thought about it. Yeah. Like as a man, I've already thought about it maybe 50 times.
Which is why you have dicks, because it's easy access.
It has its own brain.
Yeah, but I think that
easy access.
Yeah.
That's the pitch.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because if you knew the work that you'd have to put in, which you should if you're a good lover, and I'm sure you are.
Thank you.
If you were...
You have no idea how good of a lover I am.
Wow, okay. Again, call in.
All your thoughts out there? Nah, I don't have any thoughts on my resume.
But if you
all nice girls.
All nice girls. That's sweet. That was sweet of you. That was very gentleman of you.
I'm friends with
except for that chick that you told me about.
Who?
I mean, and the other one.
What bitch did I tell you about?
Just kidding. Ooh, you were about to slip. You were like, ooh, I can hear the name at the tip
I literally questioned my own memory. What bitch did I? God damn. Ooh, yes. When I met you, gosh, shit.
Wait. So if
I thought we talking about WuTang for an hour.
For real. Shout out to WuTang. I fucking love WuTang. Okay. So if
men... I could interview me on my own damn show. It's called the Feedbak Podcast, but God, never mind.
It's called being my bottom bitch, baby. No kidding. No, my pillow princess. That's nicer.
Here's a survey. Is Annié going to be a recurring guest on the show? Is a better question. Because I'm thinking. Go ahead.
Listen, if that's the case, I'm going out with a big bang.
Go ahead.
You're touching my wiener. I'm kidding. So wait, this is.
See, I can't even say it. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say it.
What?
No.
What?
No.
What?
No. I'm not gonna say it. Keep going.
Would you touch it?
You don't have a wiener.
Are you a little curious now though?
No. You don't.
How do you know?
I've seen the picture of you in tights. And yoga pants. I think it'd be obvious.
Have you not seen how amazing they are about?
No, they make them great. They're building from scratch. It's fucking amazing. They're kind of like
no, but even like tucking, like they do like swimsuit competitions.
Oh, well, I mean, like I said, I was at a contest and they were like taping the thing. You can't even see the balls.
You know, our conversations are like lucid dreams, right? When you're like, it's the way we like jump from one thing to another. It's like when you have a dream and you're like, okay, I'm walking down the street. Elephant! Holy shit, I'm in the circus. Mom?
And that's the best kind of conversation. When it's like, by the time you're done and you're like, what did we talk about?
Yeah, for real.
Those are the best.
Yeah.
Because there's no agenda.
Nope.
And we're just talking. And shit can go left, can go right, can go in and out.
Yeah.
Can go a lot of places.
Or your mouth.
That too. Keep that mic close to it. Those are the best. But people always want to have some kind of a, I got to make a point. And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shut up. Just talk.
No.
Use words.
For real.
Like Fluicity.
Hashtag.
I swear to God, if you make it, you got to make a shirt.
Done. I'm going to make a motherfucking uniform. I'm going to make a condom.
You don't need a definition, right? Because I say fluidity, and then what?
You're asking for a lot.
What's the tagline? What goes under
I
that?
think it's enough said. It's one of those words where it's just enough said. Capital N.
Fluidity, enough said.
Boom. But the enough said is implied, right?
Oh,
Less is
right.
more.
Okay, that's not the tagline.
Nah, no tagline.
All right, fair enough.
It's one of those things.
I said 150%.
So my point
is,
if men had vaginas but they were still men, they probably wouldn't masturbate as much. And they probably would start thinking about sex a little bit less because it's a whole lot of work. A vagina is so complex. A dick, you grab it, you lube it up, you move it in the right direction, boom.
Yeah, vaginas are way more complex than dicks. I'll give you that.
They're so complicated. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but I've heard comics make jokes about if I had a vagina for like a day.
Mm-hmm.
No way you're going to have a vagina for a month. It's way too much pressure. And plus you have to deal with the bleeding and all that crap. And no man.
With the bleeding.
Look, if men had periods, they would invent some shit to get rid of it somehow before the COVID vaccine. Like they will have something.
For real.
So, and childbirth. I mean, this shit is like a transformer. I don't know how you guys do it. But it's amazing. So I've heard a lot of. So I want to make some points, but I want to give credit where credit is due. I think it was Trevor Noah had a joke about vaginas and how when you call someone a pussy as a bad thing, it's like
100.
No, pussy is the strongest thing on earth. Like
100%.
pussies, they give birth, they bleed, they take a lot of pounding.
You really loved that one, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, that was his point.
It's
I'm like,
true, yeah.
And it regenerates, it self-cleans, it does a lot of
It's
things.
beautiful.
Meanwhile, the dick just hangs. That's how it
left.
hangs, and it gets its head up and go,
and then it throws up on itself.
Exactly. It vomits and it goes back to sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's like a fucking frat boy.
functional, one function only.
Yeah.
And you've seen those diagrams of the female versus male body
Yeah.
of like erogenous places, and women is like every. I mean, it could be the armpit, the earlobe, the neck, the nose, the back of the knee, the big toe, the small toe, the whole bottom of the foot. Yeah. Man, it's like this is right here.
Dude,
There's nothing else. Like this, everything is right here.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing. I have nothing else to offer.
Pretty fucking straightforward.
Yeah,
All pun intended.
but you know what? There's only one button. You guys have 3,000 buttons.
Yeah.
And you got to figure out. And you know what? The fun part of it all is figuring out which buttons you got to push to get a reaction.
Yeah.
That's why it's like a puzzle. Like you're trying to figure shit out. You're like, okay, if I do this, okay, I got nothing. Okay, let me go to the left.
It's like, but it's like a puzzle.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's and when you're trying to figure shit out, because if you think that every woman, every vagina works the same way, you've lost.
100%.
They're all like snowflakes.
Yeah.
They're all different.
One of a kind.
Yes. So some of them you go in and out. Some of them you rub. Some of them you got to do that, and you got to rub the nipple, and you got to do this, and you got to, and now you're multitasking. Yeah. And then she's in heaven. You're like, I cracked the code.
Yeah. But
we have one code.
And this is why if men had a vagina for one day, that would probably be the first day in their lives where they didn't bust a nut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. That's the first.
Right?
Yeah,
so it's kind of funny to think that, like, especially because pleasing yourself as a woman is a skill, which is why most women, if they really want to, could be amazing in bed.
If they want to.
If they want to.
With other women or with themselves? Or with other guys?
With anybody.
Yeah, but if you give directions, it kind of defeats the purpose.
No. So I'm saying, because we have to self-please and learn how to self-please ourselves,
you know your body,
we become really amazing lovers. Most women choose to be, and others don't. But women, I think, are billed as amazing lovers because we have the patience, we have the time. You know, we understand our bodies, and so we like strive to please another human body. Where I think you guys have been masturbating since you could, and all you're doing is jerking off and watching porn, you know, and then when you have access, and you think about it, like, women can masturbate from, 8, 9, whatever the age is, the entire lives, and learn the skills of, like, oh, this feels really good, that feels really amazing. Guys are like, what, 12, whatever age you start masturbating, 11, whatever it is, you're watching porn and you're desensitized for a really long time. And then when you finally get a little pussy, it may not even be consistent.
Yeah, it doesn't work the way.
Yeah, so we kind of come into
do the alphabet. Are you coming yet? Because I can't feel my tongue right now.
I remember my first boyfriend was like, and so what I'm saying is...
Did you do the alphabet? Please tell me you did the alphabet.
What, me?
Your first boyfriend.
Did he?
Did you do the alphabet?
He sure as hell tried.
Did you spell your name?
He tried that too. He tried to claim me by spelling his name. I was like, yeah. So what I'm saying though is...
Oh, slave. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's cute. Look at you.
No, it's just, it cracks me up because I'm like, you haven't grasped, like, again, this is a maze you have to, like, work your way through. And you just got to look for cues. And the thing is, women will tell you when you're on your right track. And I don't like it when they give directions. I don't like it. Like, I want to. I'm a programmer.
So give me an example of a woman giving you directions. Ready?
I don't know. What am I doing? I don't know what the fuck.
You be the girl. Oh wait. I'm gonna be the dude.
No, but that doesn't. No.
No, you be the girl and give me direction.
No. I be the girl.
Yeah, and you give me direction. I just want to hear what it sounds like to you. Ready? So I'm the dude.
Faster, to the right.
Oh, but like monotone like that?
No, not like that.
So what if she was like, "Oh, baby, you feel so good. Oh my God, go a little deeper."
Yes, that's fine.
That's direction. See, but this is what I'm saying. If she puts effort and she wants to be a lover, she can give you directions by just giving you a little bit of dirty talk.
That's this dirty talk, and there's like, put it this way: body cues are better than verbal cues.
So what if she was like, "Oh my God, just a little deeper, baby. Oh, that feels so good." Are you good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that. But
you just don't want it to be like not like that.
No, I like to.
Like if she was like not like that, move to the left.
Yeah, like, oh, you're doing this wrong or whatever.
Oh my God, somebody told you that in bed?
No.
Yeah.
No. Patience. Patience.
We got to call her line
all your thoughts out there. Patience. Because I mean,
no, I get it.
But
I get it.
You like to think that there's certain things that work regardless across different women.
Yeah.
But you go in with what you know.
Yep.
Right? You go in with what you know, and you're like, okay, let me try this. Okay, now she gets a little louder, or she like her body just shivers a little bit. Like, oh, okay, maybe I touched something.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's nothing. Okay, let me work my way to another side or whatever.
Right.
And that's the interesting part.
Yeah, that's
and you know what? If you make it fun, fun as in
bring game boards.
No. Look, yo, I remember one of my ex-girlfriend. This is like over 10 years ago. We do this thing where.
What's her name?
Nicole.
Damn, you.
What? Who cares? Not gonna listen to this.
What's the last name?
No, I'm not gonna say that. She's not on for social media or anything. But anyway.
Is her husband?
Yeah, she got a boyfriend. I mean, last time I saw her, it was I ran into her son at like the Galleria or whatever, and he recognized me. And I'm like, I remember when you were a little kid, and now you're like 18. I'm like, you're back. I'm like, yeah, I used to date your mom. But anyway, and then he called her, and she was on the phone. She was on FaceTime with her boyfriend. Yeah. But anyway, like it was okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this position, and then stop, and then stare at each other and go, what are we doing next? All right, we're doing this. Cool. All right, do this, do that. Put your hand here. Blah 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 blah. Cool. Now switch. What are we doing next? So if it's just like for the longest time, I didn't believe in quickies because it never worked for me. Because it was like, no, like put some work into it. And then a girlfriend changed my mind later. It's like, yeah, quickies actually cool. Got shit to do.
Yeah.
Or, you're doing it in the woods and you're like, yeah, maybe we should hurry up.
Yeah.
But I think when it's more fun when you take your time with it and you make it fun. It's not just, that's boring.
Yeah.
That's boring as fuck.
I think that comes with maturity too.
Yeah, sure. I hope so.
100% literally.
I mean, it depends what you got too. I mean,
Why'd you look at me?
no,
You look like you fucking snitched on yourself or you got caught.
no. I said
I wish we could have zoomed into that face.
I think the camera did. No, but what I mean by that is it depends like who your partner is. Because
Yeah.
if your partner is like, no, I just fuck like this,
Yeah.
and I don't go left or right.
Have you ever fucked someone and realized you were fucking yourself?
Huh?
Like, have you ever fucked someone and realized you were like, you kind of were like almost
while you're here?
masturbating with them?
No.
Oh, you should try it. It's really good.
Why would I do that to myself?
Well, because
Apparently you have. Apparently you just outed your damn self.
when I was like, sometimes when I'm like in the outs of the relationship, when you know it's kind of coming to an end, because I have to be like completely emotionally connected to be able to like fuck and make love and do all those things. Like I can't do the one night stand. I can't do that shit. I can't. I wish I could. Big ups to all the females that can. I think it is
thoughts out
so.
there.
I think it's amazing. I just can't. Like it doesn't turn me on, and it's probably because I like know how to please myself so well that it's like I don't need
You're
the
a
nut.
master masturbator.
Listen, can I tell you the most golden nugget was given to me the other day? I'm walking down the street. I'm ordering.
That's good. Some bitch went, do you masturbate?
Yo, the
Do you
most
DJ by yourself?
beautiful fucking nugget was given to me by the universe, and I was like, thank you, because life has been hard. So I order a smoothie. I'm sorry, a chai, and I'm waiting. I was at Two Hands. Have you been? It's really delish.
No,
So I'm
it sounds like a masturbating joint. But go ahead. Two hands.
Shit, you're right. And I only use one.
That's why I had that epiphany. Two hands. Oh shit! I've been doing one hand the entire time.
Greedy motherfucker.
Two hands. I've been doing two fingers.
Wait.
I can do two hands. One on the clit, the other one inside. God damn.
Oh, wow.
What I didn't think about that.
Damn.
Two
You
hands.
sure you're not a lesbian?
No, I just know my shit.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm standing there and I'm waiting.
Puzzle, remember? Crack the
Yeah,
code.
I love that. So I'm waiting, and I ordered my chai, and I'm waiting, and this guy's like, he was like a handyman and super adorable. He's with another guy, and I guess their supervisor walks by, and he goes, I fixed it, and the supervisor's like great. He goes, yeah. He goes, I'm a master engineer. He's like, I'm a master fixer, and I go, I swear to you, it was like time stopped. I'm like, is this really happening? And I was like, oh my God, I'm going in. And I go, but are you a masturbator?
That's not how I thought it was going to end.
All three
you
of them.
dropped that.
Yes. I was like, oh my God, thank you, universe. Thank you. Like, how fucking random and amazing, and like the timing on that. And they both, like, all three of them looked at me and like didn't know how to react, and then just busted out laughing. And it was the best feeling in the whole wide world. And I had the best workout after, just so you know, because I was like,
Oh, I thought you were about to say about you went home and then
no. There was nothing
play
sexual.
DJ for 30 minutes.
Sexual about it.
Oh,
Sorry, no,
you
this was
ruined
a
the
sidebar.
story.
This was sidebar.
You ruined that story.
Yeah, so I
You
can't
could
do
have
the one night
lied. You would have
stands.
been.
I know, but like I'm not gonna lie. I'm not faking an orgasm for you.
It's not an orgasm. It's just a story.
I can't do one night stands, but if I'm towards like the ending of a relationship and I'm not emotionally connected anymore, I'm fucking the shit out of you like you're a fucking sex doll. Like I am not.
Like you're a dildo. You're not even
You
human
don't even
no more.
matter. You better be careful. I might spit in your mouth.
Damn. Do you slap him around? Like what do you do?
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, don't talk to me. Don't like, yeah.
And you initiate it every time? You're like, all right, we fucking. Go get.
For sure. I'm an initiator.
Shut up. Pull your pants
Shut
down.
up and bend over. That's my song. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you an
really,
initiator?
I can be. Yes and no.
What?
Yes and no.
What does that mean?
Because the vibe got to be right. It's kind of.
With your girlfriend, or you mean like first hookup?
Yeah, first hookup. I mean,
Okay, yeah. No, I'm talking about in a relationship.
Oh, girlfriend. It's at 50-50.
Interesting.
50-50.
Yeah. Are you a morning person or like a night person or like a all day or halfway through the day?
What is this interview?
I don't know. I'm
God
telling
damn.
you that by the end of this, you're gonna fucking touch it.
I'm not touching your dick. Stop it.
The fact
Half
that
in, half out titties. I ain't touching your dick. You ain't got no dick. And stop crossing your legs.
you're a little nervous, aren't you? You're like,
No.
does
I'm
she?
fine.
Does she?
No, you don't.
Wait. So are you like?
Nighttime.
Yeah.
In the dark. No lights.
Yeah.
It's more sensory though. Is that a word, sensory?
I mean,
Like you have to feel your way around?
Fluicity.
Sure, that too.
So now we have a t-shirt and a cap.
Yes.
Yeah.
So nighttime, complete dark, no lights. Music is cool, but I can
Caught up.
especially if it's look
Yeah.
if you look my jam. I never tried WuTang. I should try that one day.
You should.
Yeah.
It's got to be the right person though.
Yeah.
Don't do it to a Becky.
Yeah, she gotta like WuTang too. Otherwise, she'll be
Becky might
like, "What the
cry.
fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why are you rapping to this?
Yeah.
You
Or
focus."
Becky might just feel violated.
Yes,
Yeah.
but especially if I said nigga over and over.
Oh, damn. She might be like, did I say it?
Yeah, right. And she goes, "Yeah, give me that nigga dick." What did you say? I was rapping along the WuTang. No, you were not, bitch.
You said it with an R?
Yes.
You didn't say nigga.
This was not ODB lyrics. What's wrong with you?
How do you feel about that? I'm sorry. We're going to have to switch this just real quick. How do you feel about that? So, like,
nigga dicks.
no. Just
I don't at all.
Mandingo dicks?
No, I don't. I got one. That's all I
As
feel about it.
opposed to, me too.
That's it.
I got one too.
Yeah, shut up.
The fact that it bothers you so much cracks me up.
Yeah. Whatever makes you happy.
How
Go
do you
ahead.
feel about, like, so I'm from New York, and that we, like, you know, we're always like, what's up, nigga? Da-da-da-da-da. How do you feel about, and so it's funny because here in Texas, like, I'm like, yo, like, when my sisters come here from New York, I'm like, be careful what words you use, be careful how you talk.
You say nigga all the time?
In New York?
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say it all. Oh, you're asking me, you're telling me.
I figured you would.
Yeah, like in New York, it's like, what's up? And it has, it's
You don't have to define it. I know
right,
what
so you
mean.
get it, right?
Yeah,
right.
I get it.
Right. But how do you feel about it?
Honestly,
Do you say it in France?
no, it doesn't have the same connotation.
Right, yeah.
Because France doesn't have that history.
Right.
Well, take that back. France did have slaves in Africa,
Right.
mostly West, even my home country.
Right.
But it doesn't have that heaviness.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody says nègre.
Mm-hmm.
If you say nègre, it's like there's no good way to say nègre.
Yeah.
You can say negro. Even negro is like when you say it's like it's not as offensive. But white people don't say negro.
Yeah.
If you grew up in the projects,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you're white, you grew up in the projects, and you're around black people. Yeah, c'est mon negro, voilà, mon negro, ça va la forme tout tranquille. Da, da.
Holy
Maybe.
shit.
But otherwise, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
To me, it's an interesting. How can I put this? From some people, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to rapping along, it kind of like, because I mean, look, I said it, but I can. But it's, I think it's funny.
So, like, when Gwyneth Paltrow was rapping to niggas in Paris and people lost their shit, you felt that?
No, I don't think I even saw that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
People
But like,
flipped
I go to the ACL, for example, and Lil Wayne's on stage
Mm-hmm.
and he's rapping along, and then I just look at white people around me and see if they're gonna say it. The ones that like just say it, I give them a look. It's just to fuck with them. The ones that look first say, "Oh fuck, there's one of them. I better just censor myself."
Yeah.
It's an interesting debate. I'm not gonna be here and be like, "Oh, don't say it. It's a word." Put it this way. I'm not gonna go out and survey how everybody feels
Right.
around. Everybody like slavery's bad. Everybody knows that,
Yeah.
and everybody knows what that word carries.
Mm-hmm.
What I appreciate is that black people, African American, were able to turn that word around
Empowered.
and own it,
Yeah.
but it still just sounds coming out of your face.
You know what's crazy is, so
People gonna hate me for saying that. but I mean,
not at all. Actually, I think you're being really fucking transparent and honest and vulnerable, and I think that's beautiful. So I'm half Dominican, right? And we're considered Afro-Latinos, right?
yeah, there's black people blacker than me. Over
my
there.
father looks just like Bill Cosby, which was cool back then, not
I
anymore now.
don't want to choose someone else.
No, but I
somebody.
mean, legit, he really did, and it was cool until
Look
it
like
wasn't.
him?
Yeah, like I'll show you a picture. But so we were enslaved, you know, and in my family we have, so the Dominicans and the Dominican Republic was conquered by Cristobal Colón, which is Christopher Columbus, and my last name is Colón. So when I did like a 23andMe, I was like Portuguese and French and like Southern European, you know. And then my grandmother's like super dark, my father's mother. And so we say negro, right?
Yeah, negro.
Right.
That's as the color, yeah.
And so in New York, like when we're like, what's up, nigga? You know, and da-da-da-da, it's such an environmental thing, right? And it's part of the culture, right? It feels different in Texas.
Yeah, if you're in Cedar Park, if you're from Cedar Park and you say nigga, we're like, no, sorry, you can't.
Yeah.
Like you gotta like, I mean, I know like Fat Joe, for example, is Puerto Rican, he's Boricua, so it's like, you know, if you listen to Don Cartagena, that's what he said. You know, Big Pun, same thing.
And I'm telling you, it is such a cultural thing.
It is, and he gets away with it.
It's no different than like, what's up, bro? It really isn't.
Yeah,
you know,
but they have an understanding of it.
Of course,
what I mean is,
no, I agree. I'm agreeing with you.
You gotta look at who's saying it and what do they know and what credentials do they have.
That's what it is.
If you ain't got the creds, fuck off. Now you just want to be, and that actually I don't like. Yeah. It's not genuine. You're just doing it to be cool. Yeah. Because let's face it, I forgot I was listening to today that was saying that. Oh, it was Godfrey. Shout out to Godfrey. He was saying that, and it's true. I think black people get copied all the time. All the time. Everything black people do gets copied eventually because it's cool, but you want the good parts and not the bad parts.
And by the way, not just black people, you know what I mean?
Sure.
I would say, and again, being from New York, I'll say the hood. I'll say the ghetto. Like, you know, where I grew up in Flatbush. Do you know about Flatbush?
Not much, but
Flatbush is one of the most beautiful melting pots in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Right? And so I grew up with Jamaicans, Trinidadians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and I went to school in Bensonhurst, which was nothing but Italians, crazy prejudice. And then I went to high school in Fort Hamilton and FDR.
Fix the condom on your mic.
Oh, sorry. Clearly I'm trying to be sneaky and letting it slip off.
If
you're pregnant in 9 months.
You want a baby from this podcast?
If I impregnate you.
I'll put a baby in you and see if you have a dick. You will not have a dick.
Wait, Baby's
not coming out of your dick.
I'm the one talking to you like that. Don't be talking to me like that. I'm impregnating you, bitch. But even the word bitch, but I digress.
Go ahead.
Anyway, and so, what was my point to what I was saying?
You grew up around a lot of people from different places.
Oh, yeah, growing up in Flatbush, right? And like when you go to the hood, like so I grew up in the hood, you know, it's like it went from this beautiful neighborhoods where the grandmothers were out and, you know, the uncles, like people were playing dominoes, like it was so beautiful, and suddenly crack hit and you saw all the fucking kids you grew up with, massive drug dealers. That's what Flatbush became. That's when the guns came in.
This is 80s?
Huh?
This 80s, right?
Yeah. It was crazy to grow up and see it. It was crazy to see, like, hey, was that, you know, Mickey's mom? And now she's a fucking crackhead. And, like, you know, 3 years prior to that, like, she was babysitting you, you know? And even outside, like, babysitting you meant, like, you're outside and she's watching you from the stoop, you know? And she's like, I'm going to tell your mom, stop playing with the boys. And I'm like, ha-ha. You know? But it's like, there's this beautiful culture that came from the hood, that came from the ghetto. We didn't even know we were in the hood and the ghetto. You know, the music, the foods, you know, the way we dress, like the fucking big earrings and the red lipsticks and lining that shit up. Like there was the music, God, man, like all of it, right? And then you look at it now, and I look at these and all love, you know, I'm not mad at it, but there's something about it that feels a little like, yo, I just hope you know the story behind what you're rocking, right? Like you're rocking
because white people are there now?
Yeah, no. Which got so bad at one point, and this is after I actually left, that cops were getting shot. They had cops in every corner. Cops were getting shot, so they ended up putting video cameras because cops were getting shot. Because the hood was like, you know, the people in the neighborhood were like, fuck that, get out of our neighborhood, we got this, you know. And now you see these like kids, you know, with their freaking iPhones and, you know, their iPads, like living in the craziest neighborhoods. And it's, you know, it's what happens. But what kills me is like when I go to different states and different cities and I see these young ass kids and they're rocking the big earrings, you know, the door knockers that we used to rock, and they're rocking, you know, the method man. I can't say meth if I'm talking about Middle America, because then everybody thinks meth.
Look, if you know what meth is,
yeah,
the person, not the drug.
Right, not the fucking drug in Middle America.
Johnny Blaze, come on, get with the program already.
Yeah, you know, or like
iron lungs.
Dude, one day I was walking down the street, and it was in Houston, and this girl had this beautiful vintage fucking T-shirt that I knew she bought it on eBay, or maybe it was her father's, and it was a Mo Better Blues.
Oh.
And that was my reaction. I saw her, and I was like, oh. And I said, I love your T-shirt. And she was like, thanks.
Did she know where?
She didn't even fucking know what it was.
Of
and
course not.
And I said, have you watched it? And Mo Better Blues and Do the Right Thing, those Spike Lee movies, yo.
I remember watching Do the Right Thing, and my English was not that great, but it hit me.
It was like,
and like, look, I had never been to the U.S. at the time. I just knew the culture through hip hop. Yep. That's all I knew. And I remember my sister had the tape, and I don't know how she got it. She was in this exchange program, so she come to the U.S. and bring shit back. And the line, there was one line that I was remember. Oh, the mayor don't bother nobody don't bother the mayor, but you. I was remember that. Yeah. And that was an intense movie. Radio Raheem.
Wearing a T-shirt like that is an honor, right? Like, it's like,
yeah, but you don't. That's the thing. It's like, there is such thing as a black culture,
but it's not just. I'm sorry.
No, a Puerto Rican culture or Dominican culture, Asian culture. And I feel like when you're around all of that and you appreciate it for what it is, and there's a way to respect a certain culture. You know what I mean? And we've talked about cultural appropriation on this podcast a lot over the past couple of years, but you got to have an understanding of where things come from and why it is important and why it marks such a pivotal moment in history of that culture, whatever that is. I mean, Juneteenth is coming up. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like, don't go just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna rock this shirt with a W on it, but I don't know what the fuck it is. Like it's WuTang. If you're wearing that just because it's a W, then don't buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that people get so caught up in the hype that they don't spend the time to actually appreciate. I mean, very little research, really. I mean, these days you have no excuse for not knowing. Yeah. Google's in your fucking pocket.
Remember we had to get the encyclopedias?
Yeah.
That shit was rough.
But not just that. Talk to people.
Yeah.
Fucking talk to people. Yeah. It's that simple. Like, I don't know much about, the Puerto Rican culture except for, what I've heard on records and stuff. But if you got to be curious by nature, not by nature, but you have to be curious, period. Yeah, I think. And if you don't take the time to understand and be like, oh, I didn't know that. Tell me more about that. Oh, that's how it is. This is how we do it in my house or in my neighborhood or in my community. Tell me more about, oh, shit, okay, that's cool. It's not a right or wrong. It's not a right or wrong thing. If you put it in a right or wrong dichotomy, you've lost. Stop talking. Get the fuck out. You've lost. You have no business talking about this. But if you put it in, oh, okay, I didn't see it like that. Oh, I see the perspective. That's how you're taught. That's how I'm taught. Okay, we'll see. We're still human. We still want the same things in life. You want to, take care of ourselves, take care of our loved one, blah, 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 eat right, have fun, fuck every once in a while, and then, get some kind of education. I mean, and make some money somehow, right? At the end of the day, that's all we want. We just go about it different ways because of the background that we all have. But you have to understand the background. But talking to people...
It's the connectivity.
It is.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've said this on the show before, but when I came here at 16, and I tell people ask me, where you from? I'm like, you got to be more specific. Because born and raised in 2 different places. Word. And live at 3 different places. Yeah. So born in Africa, raised in France, now I live in Texas. Yeah. Oh, cool. That's all you got to say?
Right.
Like, you meet motherfuckers like me.
Down?
No, but I'm like, I was offended. I was like, do you meet motherfuckers like me every day? I mean, this is unicorn right here. Yeah. Like I'm nobody in France.
Yeah.
Because all black people speak French. They're from Africa. But I'm here in Texas, and you're gonna look at me straight up and act like, yeah, that's okay. No, fuck you. I ain't got time for you. But if you try to be like, oh, tell me about
what part of France?
Yeah, what part of France? Like even if she can't put it on the map, which is most people. I don't even ask them about where Senegal is. I'm like, Africa looks like this with the big bump. I draw a fucking map, half a map in the air.
Now, if you want to go viral, that would be.
No, I'm saying,
that would be your show.
My friend went to my cousin's daughter's neighbor's cousin went to Nigeria. Yeah. Like, whatever. Yeah. No, but it's an effort that people you would assume make, but more and more they don't. Yeah. Or they never did. And I don't fuck with those people. It's that simple. Sorry, I've been ranting.
No, you're good. You're right. I mean, I think that, one thing that I really appreciate about, and we were kind of going back to like, the hood and you said the credentials, right? And it's almost like earning your right too. Yeah. Right? I think that's what it comes down to. I think that what's so beautiful about like a place like New York is that there's a huge level of respect for other people's cultures. And what's interesting is New York isn't as racist as it is prejudice, right? And I almost rather you be prejudiced than to be racist, right? Because it's in New York, it's like status or, economical, right? Like I'm a blue blood, or, I'm part of the Rockefellers, or, whatever, right? Old money, new money, what neighborhood you come from, things like that, as opposed to not liking somebody just because of their race, right? And in New York, there's a lot of respect for that, right? It's like where I grew up, like all the black people love the Dominican food. They love the Puerto Rican. You go to you walk down the street and you have so many different, the Chinese, oh my God, the Chinese food in New York is insane.
That's true.
And it's known for that, and nobody's like, I don't eat that shit. Hell no. Everybody's like, I'm always like, the first thing I want is Chinese food, and then I want pizza. And then
So what the fuck are you doing in Texas?
It's interesting. So my life has been really interesting.
Yeah, you got...
There's a lot of layers. Oh, my penis again?
No, somebody. Okay, you have a lot of layers, so that is not a penis. Layers is not a penis thing. No, it's not.
I grew up in a neighborhood that was so beautiful. Like I grew up listening to Jamaican music, but going to school with a bunch of like racist Italians. That I had a boyfriend that I was with for a really long time, and his dad was one of the big like mafiosos. He owned all the meat markets in that area, and that's where they kind of did what they did. And so I'd go over to his house on Saturdays, and they all be in the basement playing cards. And we walk in, and they'd be like, because back in the day, Bensonhurst was like super racist, right? And so Bensonhurst in Brooklyn.
Oh, that's okay.
The neighborhood.
Okay,
that's where he lived.
Yeah.
It's what's that movie? There's a movie, a really good classic movie that's kind of based in Bensonhurst. But anyway, so I'd walk in there, and they loved me, right? But they'd be like, she's not a spick. Look at her. She's Sicilian.
You can pass for anything, really. You're ambiguous.
I am, yeah.
I'm just 100% African. That's all I got.
Are you? That's weird. Never. Your face for a split second.
And proud of it.
As you should
23andMe, well, that'll be a waste of monny for me.
It'd probably be one of the most beautiful markings. So
100% African. Yeah. You don't say.
You'd be like, I want my money back. Bitch, give me 1% of something else so I don't believe this.
Yeah. Indian. What the fuck? How did that happen? From the motherland. Calm down.
So I actually moved my stepfather. So I went to school. So I had the best of both worlds, right? Like I went to school with like pretty successful kids that came from like a successful family. Parents were still married, everybody was a professional, successful, like all that good stuff. And then I was back in the hood, right? And so what's interesting to me is one day my stepfather was like, hey, we're moving to Texas. And it was like my senior year.
High school?
Yeah, of high school. And I was like, what?
Same here.
Yeah, and he was like, we're moving to Houston. And I was like, what the fuck is Houston?
Same here.
I was like, I'm not going. And he was like, yeah, you are.
Same here.
So I was like, oh, this motherfucker's out of his mind. So they went to sleep, and I grabbed a garbage bag and took all my shit and went to my best friend's house.
Oh, you really didn't want to go?
I was like,
but that was like, you gonna miss that plane. You gotta go. We're in France. We have to cross an ocean.
Well, they told me like a month before we were leaving too. So I was like, hell no. So they let me stay in New York for a month, and then they showed up with my little sister, who was like 8 at the time, and she was crying hysterical, and she was like, please come with us. So I moved, and it wasn't even Houston, it was Katy. Oh. And this is when the O.J. Simpson thing was happening. Mm-hmm. And it was like the battle between like, West Coast, East Coast. And it was really crazy, man, because my parents ended up putting me in a community college in Katy. Everybody was like in their 30s, like, Christians, like, I have no qualms with that. Mm-hmm. But I was like straight out of New York. I used to hang out in the Village. I was a Brooklyn girl. I'm like dressed down, like, just New York City girl. And
you talk like it.
And I definitely, I have my accent now here and there. Like when I go to New York, everybody's like, oh, you don't have an accent. But everywhere else, they're like, oh, you're from New York. Oh, Brooklyn. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, Brooklyn. Or if I have a couple of drinks,
a certain way.
I'm like, where's my mother? And the fuck you likes to come out when I drink a little bit, Like, I fucking love you. Oh, fuck you. Like, so I remember I was in this community college, and this woman just hated me. For no reason. And I was really sweet, and I was really nice, and I was really unhappy, right? Because like the neighborhood we lived in, I didn't have a car, I didn't drive, I didn't want a car, and I didn't want to drive.
Still don't.
Yeah.
By the way, I brought my entire gear to her place because this one here doesn't drive. You don't have a car, do you?
I don't have a car. I have a license.
car. That's what she lives downtown. She Ubers everywhere.
It's a Lyft first of all. I take Lyfts.
Excuse me. You have standards? Shut
up. And I'll tell you how I got my license one day. Crazy. So I was like super innocent, and she just couldn't stand me. Like I'd sit down, she'd get up, and she was like an older woman. She was like someone's mom, which when you're a kid, 18, you just turned 18, and someone's mom doesn't like you, and they're treating you as if you were an adult. Like that shit hurts your feelings. You know what I mean? Like I was like, why is somebody come get their mom? Like what's up with that? And one day she went to the school and she said that I smelled like weed, which I didn't because I didn't even smoke. Mm-hmm. That she was frightened for her life and that she wanted me removed from the class. And the teacher was black. And the teacher said to me, she's targeting you. She doesn't like you. She's like, we're absolutely not going to move you from the class, blah, 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 blah. And so we started talking about something, the whole classroom. And she looked at me and she goes, and I bet you think OJ is innocent. And I remember I was like,
that took a turn.
I was like, for the record, OJ is your people. I was like, he is not our people.
Damn.
And that was like my first like experience, like not even a month in to Texas. And I was heartbroken. I was scared. I was confused. I hated fucking Katy. I met this girl in that community college, and she said to me, oh, my brother lives in Austin. I was like, what's Austin? She was like, oh, it's like a music town. It's a college town. And I was like, what? And this is how old I'm dating myself now, or aging myself.
She's 52, yo.
Yeah, cougar. Raw, baby, raw.
What's the step above cougar?
Fuck it.
I think cougar was to 50. After that, what is it? It's got to be a term for...
I am not 52, by the way, okay? Everybody just tuned out.
It's a compliment. You're 52, you look like this.
And I have a penis. Hey.
Yeah.
The hits just keep coming.
Titty, half in, half out. This is my friend Cougar Annié, everybody. Go ahead.
So I said, do me a favor, tell your brother to send a newspaper from Austin because I'm going to try to find roommates. Mm-hmm. And legit he did. And I found roommates through a newspaper. I called them and I said, where do you live? And they said, we live off the drag. And I was like, how much for the room? I think it was like $250. It was 2 girls. They shared a room and then they had a spare room. And I was like, hey, tell your brother that I have a $250 credit card if he can use it to rent a U-Haul and come pick me up on, like, it was like a Saturday. No, it was a Sunday. I was like, Sunday at like 10 in the morning. And tell him to just honk and I'm going to come outside. And she was like, okay. And legit, that's how it happened. He came knocking on the door. My stepfather was like, who the fuck are you? And he was like, I'm here to pick up Annié. And I was like, bye. I had all garbage bags and just started putting it into the U-Haul. And I left. And that's how I moved to Austin.
This is the longest how do you move to Austin story I've ever heard.
Oh, you wanted me to tell you how I moved out?
How much time we have left? God damn.
No, that was it. And then I moved
got
here
school
and I
in the
was here.
morning.
This was where's your mom at? I was here for 2 years and then I moved to LA for 20 years and then I came back. I have kids, you know, I have 2 little boys, 6 and 8.
Yeah.
Duke and Lennox, and I felt like Austin was progressive and I fall in the trap, and now I'm kind of a little confused about it being a big town, not a big city.
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling a little claustrophobic.
Nothing you can do about it. It's going to grow. Fuck it.
But will it grow a beach?
What?
Will it grow a beach?
Go to Lake Travis for that.
It's so funny when people say that.
What else you want to say?
There's
That's all
a
we got.
difference between a beach and a lake.
Of course there is, but this is all we got. We're in the middle of fucking Texas. What do you expect?
A beach.
Okay, you build a beach then, and then you call me when you're done.
I love you, bro. That was so sweet of you to say.
What? Build a beach?
I fucking love. It's like build a bear.
What?
You can build a bitch. I can build a beach. We can build a bear.
I'm confused right now. I think the sake is kicking in.
I'm completely sober.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and build your beach. And I'll
And what are you gonna build?
nothing. I'll watch. They're like, go beach, build the beach. I mean, bitch.
Wait, do you like Austin?
Yeah, 23 years. I think that's.
You've been here for 23 years?
I was 16 when I came here.
Holy shit. And you never left. You've been here, only here. You've lived nowhere else.
Yep.
So did you know me when I knew Chris? I met Chris here, Scully, in
Maybe, 'cause
was it 95 or 97?
98, I came here.
Yo, I wonder if we know each other from back then.
No, because I met Scully in the late 2000s, maybe.
Oh, yeah, then no.
Because he was Chino Casino.
Yeah, Chino Casino.
And I ran around all that whole crew of DJs. I knew them all. So him, Kid Slice, that whole generation, I knew them all. And I went wherever they played, so that's how I met them. But yeah, probably late. I want to say 2008, something like that.
I knew him before he was spinning, and he would make the best mixtapes or like CDs, like the best.
That's a big statement to make.
No, it was pretty solid. Like I would look forward to like him gifting me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, back then a lot of DJs were doing mixtape. DJ Mel had mixtapes. Chicken George had mixtapes. The Jazztronica, check it out. Inverse was my guy. DJ Inverse. Shout out to Mark McCain. He did this thing. He called it. It wasn't trap. It was screwed R&B.
Oh, that was amazing.
So he would take an R&B track and then slow down, kind of like DJ Screwed did back in the day, and he would put out mixtapes. And he's the only DJ that actually knew. He would play like a dancehall rhythm and put hip hop on top, R&B on top.
That's amazing. I need to hear this.
Would geek out over this all the time, and like, because I remember the first time I heard him, it was at this place, old club that was on Lavaca and 6th Street, whatever, it doesn't matter. But my older brother was in town from New York, because my older brother moved to New York a year after we moved here, and he was a DJ in France and a DJ in New York. So I grew up around DJs pretty much. And I remember Inverse was playing, and he played nothing but B-side hip-hop and R&B records. Like, if he was going to play, I don't know, what was hot at the time? Whatever. Like, if there was one artist, there was one song that was hot, he would play the other one that was on the record and got away with it. My brother was like, we do this shit in New York. This is Austin. We're like 3 months late. There's no way this shit flies. And he played nothing that anybody knew. Yeah. And people loved it.
Oh,
and danced their ass off. I'm like, I gotta meet this guy.
Damn, that's amazing.
I gotta meet this guy, because that is an exploit in Austin musically. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, just being around DJs, I get to a point like I had become the barometer. So when I walk into a place and it's a DJ I know, and like, oh shit, Back is here. Now I gotta play something dope, or like, I mean, that's not all of them, but what they hated the most. And shout out to Protege, because I used to do that to him all the time. I would guess the next song. And he'll play maybe like half a second of it. And I'm like, oh, that's I Want You Back, Jackson 5. He goes, damn it, back. Now I'm going to switch it up. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You're not playing for me.
Yeah.
If you're playing for me, no.
You're not playing.
No, you're not playing, right? So play for these other peons over there.
Yeah.
And so some of them would hate that shit, but it was like, oh, if I play something and back is not dancing, because that's who I was. I was a dance freak. I didn't even drink. I'm like, I'll go out because I want to dance. I don't care if there's 5 people, 500 people. If the music is dope,
Do you still dance?
Yeah.
I love that. Good.
I
Don't ever stop dancing.
Don't think last time I did.
Yo, I just said something real sweet to you.
Hmm?
Don't ever stop dancing.
No, never. The fuck? I don't know. It's in me. No, I don't think last time last Saturday, actually.
Really?
You didn't come to the DJ Mel joint.
So I told you
that big side, he says it all. That's all you have to say.
The homie was in town.
Uh-huh.
And
what excuse you?
Like a hardcore breakup. And
Blah,
so
blah,
I wanted
blah,
to like
blah.
tread lightly with her. Damn, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
No, I'm saying when we text back and forth and you said, my homie's in town. I know about the whole drama thing, but it's like, do you want to have fun?
And what did I say to you? I was like, I got to play by ear. And you were like, who doesn't like to have fun?
I mean, it's fun. What the fuck?
You know how it is when you're going through a breakup? Like, it's so touch and go. Like, we were chilling on the couch, and I love a playlist. Like, I stay creating playlists. Like, oh, we're going on a road trip? Playlist. Oh, we're going to go to the what?
Sure.
Playlist. Like, all day. Mm-hmm. So I created this, like, dope-ass playlist.
All sad
that's
songs?
my girl. Yo, but you know what's so funny?
Baby, come back.
I didn't even realize. And she's like a music freak too. Like there was a moment where she was gonna be a DJ, and she's Moroccan, and her name was gonna be DJ.
Oh, she speaks French?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, yeah, Moroccan. They got you.
Yeah. And her name was gonna be DJ Moroccan.
Moroccan?
I can't even deal with how amazing.
RK?
Yes, how dope is that name, DJ Moroccan? I can't even deal.
Okay, keep going.
So basically, I fucking can't wait. She's sitting down. I'm like, I'm gonna bless her with my playlist. She's a huge fan of my work. Mm-hmm. 2 songs in, she was like, I'm gonna excuse myself, and got up and was like,
gotta cry?
And I was like, wow. She was like, it's a combination of everything.
Wait, she dissed your playlist?
No.
Or she went up and cried?
She went and cried because, it hit some spots. And I was like, damn.
Bad playlist.
Bad. I was like, I fucked
if
up.
Every song is a breakup song.
It wasn't even. It was like.
Doesn't matter. It's like
they weren't even.
What were the songs?
I went a little old school with it. You might not even know some of these songs.
Fine. But give me some.
I did Mazzy Star, Fade.
Don't know. Okay, stop.
And you lived in Austin for 23 years?
I told you I was a music snob. Keep going. Who else?
No, you would love Mazzy Star.
Sure. I'm not saying she's bad. I just said I don't
sampled.
know.
Yeah.
Me,
I'm upset.
Okay, fine. I'll make you feel better. Keep going.
Crimson and Clover.
Nah. You're not offending me, by the way. I'm offending you, apparently.
Yeah, I know.
Not offending me because I don't know.
You know how people will, like, try to introduce you to, like, a new food, and if you don't like it, they're offended, and you're like, you didn't even cook it. You didn't even make this. It's a bag of fucking chips. Look, that's how I feel.
I do the same thing, but here's what I've learned. When someone tells you, if I said, hey, have you heard this? Or have you seen this show?
Yeah.
Or have you seen this video? Have you watched this movie? And they say, no. And you go, what? Really? I just said no.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
I just said no.
Yeah.
You want me to say it again?
Yeah.
I don't know it.
One more time.
I don't know it. Annié, look at me.
I'm gonna send you that playlist.
No. This
Why?
is no.
What do you mean no? I'm gonna gift you a fucking playlist and you said no?
Keep your pants on. Hold on. When it comes to music, you can't just say, here, check it out. On your own, check it out. I believe that it's a better experience if you go, hey, I'm going to play this, and I want to see how you react to it in real time. As opposed to, because you don't know what kind of mood I'll be in to listen to it. I could be in the car. I can be taking a shower. I could be at work. I could be doing other things, so I'm not really into it. But if I tell you, yo, sit your ass down, we're going to listen to this record. And I want you to tell me, I want you to show me genuinely how you feel, and I'll be able to tell with your face. Are your ass cheeks moving on the couch? Are you trying to sing along? Are you getting up and dancing? Like, that's what I want to see.
Okay.
So that's why I love DJs, because when DJs play the tracks, it's the same song, but people react differently. People just post up against the wall because they don't like it. People go out and cry because it reminds them of their ex-boyfriend. People just jam out. People start doing backflips, whatever. But the reaction is in real time. So wherever you just mentioned, if you're gonna play that, don't say go listen to it. Sit down, listen to it.
So
I still want to know what else was on our playlist.
Yeah, I don't. Bruce, I went old school with it. I did some Bruce Springsteen. I did some Tom Petty.
Okay.
I did some Cowboy Junkies. I did some Portishead.
Oh,
I did, yeah. Like it was a journey for sure. But I was like, oh, it's gonna be late. It's gonna be sexy. It's gonna be like vibey. Like we're just gonna chill and talk and like shoot the shit and laugh. No. Like it hit her right here, like in between your tonsils.
Read
like,
the fucking room.
I wasn't. I was being selfish.
Yeah, you're like, I'm a jam. If you can cry in the bathroom,
I was like
I don't give a fuck.
I was like a dude that like really wanted a bus and didn't even care about like making her comfortable. I like was borderline like.
You were you before a breakup.
Dude, for real, I didn't ask for consent.
No, there's like, look, I'm gonna fuck you. There's nothing you can do about it.
Hold on, we don't promote that.
I'm gonna fuck you, and nothing you can do about it. You're going to enjoy this and shut the fuck up.
Nope. That's not what it was.
It didn't work.
It was more like, you want this, right? Like, we both want this, right? And then she said no. And then I was like, oh, okay, we don't want this.
Okay, so y'all just chill all night and just...
No, we hung out. We did stuff.
What'd you do?
We went hiking. We went hiking. We worked out. Like, it was more of a mental thing for her, you know?
That was Saturday.
No, she was here for a few days.
No, I know, but I asked you about Saturday.
Holy shit, Daddy. Are you my governor? Look at your finger all up in my face like that.
This is an African thing. I know you told me about the finger. I told you about the finger.
So you know, it's also Dominican. I don't know if it's because we have African descent.
We do
but
this.
When you do this shit.
I know it's triggering for you. I know it's triggering. That's exactly why I did it. So I keep doing it, Annié. So you listen to me right now. I'm wagging my finger at you.
Fucking Jose Colón. All I see is my father right now.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Jose, shout out to you, Jose.
Oh, Poppy.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. So, Annié, my point is, that was Saturday. So Saturday, let's backtrack through the record rewind noise again. All right, that sounds like bubbles or a fart at best.
How did I do? Ew, how did I do it before?
I don't know. I'm trying to do it anyway. Back up. You asked me. No, I said that's how my dance was last Saturday. So, and you said that your friend liked fun. Apparently, she doesn't.
Fuck, is this a lover's quarrel?
No, it's not. And
is this our first fight?
Huh?
Is
Are we fighting?
Fight? Oh, 100%. Now you got all the fingers up in the air.
You're thinking way too much.
You got all the fingers up in the air.
You're thinking way too much.
Back up. So what I said was,
bitch, listen.
I feel like you're the girl right now. So when you said you were hanging out with your homie, motherfucker.
No. I asked a specific question that I didn't get an answer to. That's why I'd like to reiterate. Listen. Listen. Last time I danced was last Saturday. When I told you, you told me your friend was in town. She likes fun, quote unquote. She went and cried, and you fucked up that night with your.
She only cried for a minute, and then she fucking rallied and regrouped, and it was all good.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what fun did you have? Because your playlist didn't cut it. Your playlist was depressing, apparently.
Or the flip side of that is my playlist was so good that I fucking triggered emotions that allowed her to release and heal.
Okay, so after the release, I don't care what she did. Cried, played DJ, I don't care.
Okay.
No. So after that, we guys stayed home?
Yeah.
The whole night?
Yeah.
And talked?
Yeah.
No distractions.
That's what girls do.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we actually watched the movie.
Oh, that's best if you don't want to talk to somebody.
What the fuck was the name of that movie? It was that new movie with that girl Kiki, whatever her name is. It was kind of crazy. It was crazy.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you a more specific question. did you have fun? Did she have fun?
She did. It was a different type of fun. It was girl fun.
Okay, boring fun. And then came Sunday.
Okay. Damn! Yo!
What?
Wow! Turn the cameras off.
What happened Sunday?
Yeah. What are you about to say to me?
I had my hip hop bingo thing.
Yes.
And you said you were going to come.
No, I said I'm going to try to come. Because you were like, did you buy your tickets yet? Holy shit.
I'm putting you on trial right now.
You said, did you buy your tickets yet? And I said, not yet. I was like, I need to confirm and see what it's going to be like.
Okay. And what happened?
We went hiking.
Oh. That's fun.
She didn't really feel like, sitting down and being in a like enclosed. You know what's crazy too? Like people that are coming from California, Texas, we're a whole other fucking animal. People in California are still kind of recovering from like the fear and anxiety of COVID and being in enclosed places. And like she was like, I feel really off not wearing my mask. Where for us, we haven't been wearing masks for a really long time.
Give a shit.
So there was a little bit of consciousness as well of like our surroundings and where we were and like being in any place that felt like a little too much.
She wasn't ready to be in public, to be out around a bunch of people.
She was, but I it was.
Sorry.
Did you just motherfucking burp?
I motherfucking burp. Yes, away from the mic. Look, it's Eastsider. They don't sponsor me, so if you're listening, Eastsider, I love your shit.
And
watermelon cider.
Yeah.
Very appropriate. Thank you. You offered. That's all you. That's all you fucking had. I'm not gonna say no.
Girl, I had flavored beer.
Look, okay, I've been having this debate. No, sorry, finish up.
But I do want to say, let's give a shout out to the fact that I have amazing selections of tequila and you drink no tequila.
Okay.
Okay, what were you going to say?
Whoop-de-doo, what?
Well, because I don't want to look like a chump with like flavored beer.
No. So I've been having this. You asked me what I drank earlier, and I said vodka. And it took me a while to get to the Negroni. Yeah. And the Caipirinha. Caipirinha is a little tougher to make. But Negroni, some places do it well. The Creek and the Cave, they do it well there. But for the most part, when people ask me, hey, what do you want to drink? And if I don't say whiskey or tequila, they give me a funny look.
Welcome to Austin.
Like, you're a grown-ass man. What the fuck's wrong with you? You don't do tequila? You don't do whiskey? Bourbon?
They're hipsters.
No. I know, but like, I don't. And when I go to the restaurant and I look at the cocktail menu, and every time it never fucking fails. It never fails. Every time I order a drink, it's the fruity ass drink.
You told me this, and I witnessed it. And it
comes with an umbrella or some shit.
Remember, I was like,
yes.
Where the fuck are your cherries?
The long stem glass, and I'm like, I am a grown man. I'm very secure in my masculinity right now. But yeah, it's been a struggle.
On that note, I want to see that pinky up when you grab that beer.
Hey, I am secure. Fuck off.
As you should be. Should be. I try to do the whiskey thing doesn't do it for me.
Tequila apparently does it. You know
what's crazy is I'm not I actually really love wine and I really love champagne and I really love beer. But the sugar on all that, as I get older, I can have 2 margaritas and the next day I feel sick.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I've noticed that tequila is a really smooth next day. I don't feel...
Because it's clear. Isn't that what the thing is?
No, it's not, because vodka makes me feel sick. Oh. I think it's because it's it has healing properties.
Tequila does?
It does, yeah. It comes from agave.
Plant. Yeah,
it's an agave. So I think that's why. And it doesn't have all the mixers and the sugars and all that shit added. But do you like Campari?
Yeah, that's what's in Negroni.
Yeah,
Oh, you're a bartender, I forget. So you know how to make a Negroni?
I used to.
You don't anymore?
It's been a long time. I know how to drink one or 2.
It is bitter, but it actually
So Campari's my jam.
The red shit, right?
Yeah,
that's what makes it red.
It's like a grapefruit liqueur.
It's Campari vermouth, I think, is in there. And then all I know is the orange that they put on the brim, and that's it.
Yeah.
The rest that's fine. It's an acquired taste, but I like it.
I love a Campari.
I love Negro. Yes.
I'm fucking starving. What would you eat right now if you could eat anything? Duh! Sir?
I don't know.
Sir?
I'm not eating that fake dick you have. First of all, before you give me that look, I ain't eating that imaginary dick you wish you
for
had.
Someone who doesn't want to eat my fake dick, you've talked about my fake dick a lot.
No, because he gave me a face. Because I know exactly what you were thinking. Like, should I put my pants down? Should I do the big reveal now? No, not happening. Not happening. Food, it sounds good.
What would you eat?
Oh, I already had Korean. I don't get cravings. I don't know.
Really, ever?
No. Here we go.
I wish I was you. That's because you don't get a period.
What?
That's because you don't get a period.
Maybe, because a friend of mine gives me shit for that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Back, you gotta have cravings." I'm like, I don't know what a craving is. Yeah. It's literally, it's a logical decisions for me. Mm-hmm. It's like, not even convenience is not even the biggest part. It's like, oh, I haven't had this in a while. Let me just go have it. But the way my friend describes craving, it's like, no, I'm driving. Well, you don't have to make that noise. Like, I'm driving out of my way because this is what I need right now.
Yeah.
I'm more like, I need food. What is around? This sounds great. I haven't had this in a minute.
God,
let me just have
really
that.
Really are that simple?
No, I'm a very complex man in other ways, but when it comes to that, I'm not. Tell you what, my least favorite food is Mexican. If every time I say some outrageous, have an orgasm on the spot, we're gonna have to cut this shit short.
What are you talking about?
No.
You don't like the delicious, like, refried beans with the sour cream and the carnitas and the salsa.
It's the same shit with different names.
Not true.
Yes.
Depends on what part of Mexico you're in.
Well, I'm talking about what I've
like
had.
Enchiladas, yeah, disgusting. Like quesadilla enchiladas, all that shit is like, yeah,
different
that's like
wraps.
street food. Like,
no, but I'm not saying that it's disgusting. I'm not. Don't do the Batman eyes at me. Like, I'm about to. What you about to say? I'm waiting for the next word coming out of your mouth to see if I want to punch you in the nose. That's the look you gave me. That's the look you gave me.
Have you seen that meme, the Arthur meme, and his fist?
Yeah. That's exactly that. You're like, say one more fucking word. I swear to God, I will jump out the chair and choke the shit out of you.
I will slap you with my dick.
You really wish you had one.
I do. It's so sad. But you really wish you had a vagina?
No.
For a date?
No.
I don't blame you.
No.
It's kind of...
No, it's not. I wouldn't. I'm good.
And vaginas also get emotional, just so you know.
They have feelings?
Yeah.
They cry. When they cry, it's actually beautiful. When pussies cry, it's, wow, it is a thing. They can spit too. Those are great.
More like squirt.
Shout out to squirters. Shout out to queef. Queefs are kind of funny.
You like queef?
It's funny. I think it's funny. I mean, I'm not gonna like laugh at her.
Would you kick her out the bed?
No. No.
You said that shit with affection and love. You love a good queef.
No, I mean, it's funny.
You love a queef. You said, no, not my baby.
No, it doesn't smell. It's actually funny. At least hers did.
About smell. What's her name?
I'm not gonna say her name.
Why?
No.
You're still smashing.
No.
What's her name?
What does it matter?
If you're not smashing.
Becky. Becky with a good hair.
I know Beyonce knows her.
Yes. No, but it's. I think it's cute.
Okay, you think queef is cute.
But a squirt is like the shit.
Mm-hmm.
That you know, the first time that happened, I was like, can we do that again? That was actually that was hot. To where you have to put a towel on.
Did you make her squirt or did she make herself squirt?
It was mutual. Okay. She the first time it was her. She did it herself, and then I learned how to do it.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna say I don't know how, but through my many hours of porn searching, found some.
You do research?
Yes.
Why? I thought you knew your body. You said you just claimed.
Strictly.
Do you know how to
for
do
education.
it?
Huh?
Do you know how to do it?
Relax. Okay.
What? It's a yes or no question.
Anyway, I found
think
a
that is a yes.
tutorial.
If you did research on how to squirt, I think you've graduated at this
Some
point.
people genetically just naturally.
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Some people it just doesn't take much,
Hi.
and all of a sudden, like you have walls redone.
Yeah. Hello.
So it's a yes. Okay.
So anyway, I found this dude, and he was teaching people, and he had like 4 random chicks like lay on a table, and he was teaching men how to make women squirt. Yeah. And like it was disgustingly beautiful because he was just like rotate like next.
Is it like the bowling ball hold?
Kind of, yeah.
Like that?
And then yeah.
Yeah, like this.
Lesbians have that shit down.
I guess.
Yeah, lesbians like I'm like, what? I didn't know that you like an angle. Like what?
It's weird because it's like the best part of it is just the seizures.
Yeah, that's cute though. That's cute.
Yes.
That's cuter than a fucking queef.
I told you that's better.
If I was having sex with okay, queefs aren't. It depends. It's all.
You never
circumstantial. Yeah, but it's circumstantial.
You never went. What was that? I don't know. The dog farted. You don't have dogs.
I don't think you could. I think if you queef and you guys don't laugh, you should never talk again.
Oh no!
Right?
Look,
you
I will
have
crack
to
up.
Laugh.
You have to crack.
You both have to laugh too. If she doesn't laugh, you might get ghosted.
Actually, if you're in that deep of a relationship to where she farts in front of you,
that's disgusting.
No, hold on. I'm saying like
you had a girl who farted or
no.
Okay.
No. But I'm saying if you get to that level of a like, look, this is you've seen everything.
Right.
If you get to a point where your girl farts in front of you, there's no more secrets.
That's true.
Point, right? And then she queefs. It's like Tuesday. It's nothing.
It's like Friday Junior.
It's like it's like it's like sitting on the couch after dinner with beans. That's all that is.
No. Would you?
But if you've never heard a fart before, and the first time she just, and you're like, "Wah!" What was that? Oh my God! I can't believe, bitch. It's okay. It's okay. It was beautiful. See? I wish mine didn't smell.
I think the best recovery from that is you're welcome.
Yes.
You queef, you look at him and you go, you're welcome.
Yes. I'm like, I trap so much air in
That's
there.
well earned.
Like there's no air coming in and out. And then I just released and
that means you took it like a G.
Yes.
Yeah, because that shit comes from pounding.
Yes.
Yeah, you took it like a G. So that's why you turn back and you look at him and you go, you're welcome.
I think you talk from experience, right? Like, that's right. I did that. I actually pushed your dick out of me. With the power of my grief.
Would you be turned off if a girl farted in front of you?
No, because farts are funny.
Really? You wouldn't be turned off?
No. I mean, in the middle of sex?
No, like in the middle of life.
No, look, I'm a kid at heart. So it's like, I remember a friend of mine, not my friend, my girlfriend at the time.
What's her name?
I'm not going to say the name. She were smoking, and I forgot what we were laughing about. She made a joke, and she laughed so hard that she farted. That was the first time. We're not even together anymore.
Michelle did?
Hmm?
I'm sorry, what was her name again?
No, I didn't say her name. Yes, I burped again.
You just queefed.
I'm sorry. No.
It was cute.
No. Okay. I wish I could do that on command. So, and she laughed so hard that she farted, and we both just looked at each other and is like, that just happened, and we just busted out laughing some more. Farts are funny.
I would die.
No, it's one thing if you like prank me when I'm sleeping and you sit on my face and you let one loose.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's different. But if it's like, hey, we're watching Stranger Things and you let one out and you don't acknowledge it and you actually do acknowledge it and you go, gotcha.
I would die.
That's fun.
My biggest, well, I shouldn't say my biggest fear. That sounds
Your biggest fart is what?
My biggest fear is that I'm sleeping and we're in the bed together, and in my sleep, I would and then that it would wake me up and wake him up, and we both would be like, mortified.
Well, you see, you know how you recover from that?
Yeah.
You put his face under the covers. And now, no, hold on. And now it becomes a game. You turn something.
And then he does it to me and I break up with him.
No, come on. Not over that. They're not, look, in the relationship.
Girls don't think that's sexy.
That's not the point.
Yeah.
That's not the point. The point is, how comfortable are you with your partner? I'm saying if you go
I don't ever want to be that comfortable.
Look, I'm saying if you fart on the subway willy-nilly and you walk around and you just like, you're a fucking party favor as you cross the street and you're in the elevator and you fart before you walk out the elevator, that's mean.
Yeah.
But if you're with your boyfriend or girlfriend and you're like, yeah, this is the relationship we have. Like I've accepted you.
You want that.
No, I don't want that. I'm saying what I want is.
You have a fart fetish.
No, shut up. I'm saying it's a level of intimacy. Is that a word? Intimacy? Intimacy.
I like the way you said it.
Intimacy? What did I say?
You said intimacy. No, you said it different.
Intimacy. Intimacy.
You said intimacy?
That's an embassy. I'm not an idiot. Intimacy. There's a level of intimacy. Oh, I did it. Idiot. No,
what special effects are you going to say? Idiot.
Embassy. I didn't say embassy. I said intimacy. How the fuck did you say that word? How do you say the word?
What? Intimacy.
What did I say?
I'm not playing this game.
Intimacy.
And how do you say it? And what did I say?
No, hold on. The emphasis is on the N. Intimacy.
Yeah.
What I said, intimacy. Yeah, I would put on the T. I put the accent on the. I said intimacy instead of intimacy. That's what's fucked up about English. You got to put the emphasis somewhere. You don't know how. You don't know where. Anyway, intimacy. A level of intimacy.
Sir.
Oh fuck! I'm crying over here.
Why are you crying?
Because I'm laughing.
Oh,
this is fun. I enjoy this.
Yay!
We're almost at 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. This is like a commitment.
Just talking.
I mean, this started off really casual. I feel like this is.
Windows, titties, dicks. We did it all.
This is basically we're married. No prenup.
Okay, fair. Can I flick your dick and then we're a couple now?
See, I told you.
No, but it's. I think everybody, not everybody, maybe most people would aspire to that kind of relationship to where you have nothing to hide. Like you're, like I know you inside out, literally. Like
do you aspire for that?
I think everybody does. Yeah.
I don't want. Here's the thing: is for me, intimacy. That's a form of intimacy.
Just say intimacy. I just say intimacy.
Like intimidated intimacy.
Okay, sure.
That's what it sounds like.
I said intimacy.
You just made a new word. Yeah, that should be like it's intimidated intimacy.
Okay, I'm making that shirt. Go ahead.
Fucking love that.
Go on.
For me, there's certain things that I think need to be kept private, right? Like I don't want to hear my man fart. I mean, you
don't have a choice.
I don't want that in my relationship because it will desensitize my sexual attraction for him. And I know it's fucked up and I know maybe it sounds shallow. I don't know what it is. There's certain things I don't want to know.
No, that's fine. But what I'm saying is it's a
it's foreplay for you.
No. Yeah, I need to be fart on my face before I can get hard. It's not like you do willy-nilly. It's not that. It's like when it happens, it's okay. You know what I me?
Oh.
It's not a habit. You don't go around farting around your partner.
What you just said, by the way.
I'm saying.
I almost shoved the mic in my foot. Did you see that? I was like, oh. No, that's amazing that you said that. What I'm saying,
it's not a daily thing. It's like, it happened.
It's the reaction and yeah.
Exactly.
I love that. You're so sweet. What's your sign?
Fish.
You're a Pisces?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I'm a Pisces.
Damn it.
We had this conversation.
Have we?
No.
I don't remember.
Which month?
March. Isn't that with all Pisces?
No, on February 25th.
Ew.
I'm like Albert Einstein. I'm like.
You're still in Black History Month. I'm not. I'm March 9th.
Oh, okay. That's why. That's why we're so similar.
I don't believe in all that. But yeah.
Do you think we're similar?
Yeah.
We have similarities.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, show me your dick. This is just a recurring gag at this point. I think this is going to be the name of the episode.
For real.
Thoughts and dicks.
And just the tips.
Yes.
Yeah. No. And how do you say intimacy?
You did it. Intimacy. Intimacy is where it's at.
That's what it should be called.
What, the episode?
Yeah.
Intimacy?
No one would get it.
No, but I have to like capitalize the T or something.
No one would. That would be like the next one. Because there has to be.
Oh, we're doing the next one?
Oh, you didn't know?
I thought you started your own shit.
I think this is a good shit.
Oh, you want me to do all the work? Oh, yeah, back. We're going to record. Bring all your gear. We're going to move my furniture around and then bring the lights.
Wait. Did you enjoy this?
Yes.
That's all that matters.
Intimacy.
No, intimacy.
And Fluicity. What was it? Fluicity?
Fluicity.
Fluicity and
wait,
intimacy.
you said another one too. What did you say?
I don't remember.
You were like, oh, it was a good one too.
I like intimacy.
Intimacy sounds intimidating.
Why?
Intimacy.
Yeah, intimacy.
I want you to be more. So how would you say?
It is intimate. No, it's intimate, not intimate. I can't do it. Intimate. Intimate. You gotta be intimate.
Yeah, intimate. Oh my God, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, intimate.
I need you to be more intimate. That's so fucking confusing and a mind fuck. Intimate?
Yeah, intimate. Can you be more intimate?
I'm so confused.
But you know what? There's the people who will say, intimate, what is that? Tell me, what does that come from? And there's a story.
Yeah.
Versus, okay. You fucked up the word.
Word. Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Where'd you get that Mo Better Blues t-shirt? I'm never going to forget that.
Wait, what More Better Blues t-shirt?
The story I told you before about that little girl that was rocking, or the girl that was rocking it.
Yes.
I said little girl. That's crazy. She was like in her 20s.
It's a little girl. If you're under 30 at this point, you're a kid.
Yo, how do you feel about that?
I can't be around him. Is that I can't. First of all, I'm a father. Second,
I'm with daddy too.
Yep. So just being around them, I got nothing. Did I tell you about the time?
Yeah.
It was at that party that I talked to the 20-year-old.
Yeah.
And I leaned towards her and I said, I got nothing.
Yeah.
And I walked away. I don't know how to act around you because there's such a gap in culture and knowledge and just I'm not going to sit here and say you don't know shit because you might know shit that I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's not about knowing things. It's about I don't even care what you got to say.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless, and don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's some cool 20-year-olds out there who are old souls who got shit to say and all power to them. I don't think that's the majority. Yeah. And I haven't met everybody, but I mean, like, for me to even remotely show some interest in the 20-some-year-old, you got to do something dope. That'd be like, oh.
Very different from what you do, too.
You are rapping along to Trap Call Quest.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to know more about you.
Yeah.
Or
like you're an artist, or like
yeah.
You know,
but it's more of a you gotta impress me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time to impress you. Like I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
But I'll burp again. Sorry. But like you gotta come at me correct. Like I have nothing to show you. No, take that back.
That's not true.
No. Yeah. My bad. It's I'm not trying to show off. It's like it's
you're not trying to peacock.
Yeah. Like I'm like this is gonna sound conceited, but like I know I'm dope.
Oh, okay, sir.
The fuck you have?
Damn.
Show me you are. No.
Hey!
Show me you're dope.
Fucking get aggressive.
No, show me you're dope.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily on my level of dope, but compared to the other people around you, show me you got something.
Do you want show me you're dope or show me you're the dopest?
Dope is enough, and
that's nice.
And I will judge whether you're the dopest around.
Yeah.
And if you're the dopest, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Because like I hang around comics all the time, right?
Do you think I'm funny?
Huh?
Do you think I'm funny?
Yeah.
What's the difference between a comic and a funny person?
Funny people it's effortless. Comics actually take that shit on stage.
I love that you said that.
That's that simple. Because you could be funny every day. You could be, you can be Greg in the break room every Monday, and then let me tell you about my weekend, and you're the funniest guy there, cracking like dad jokes, and everybody laughs at you shit. Do that on stage. See what happens.
So do you respect a comedian more than you respect a funny person?
Yes.
Wow. So you don't respect me?
I didn't say that. You said more.
Let's go on stage.
You said more and said none at all.
So
you
you
said respect more.
So you respect Joe Rogan more than me?
Yeah. In terms of comedy? In terms of being funny?
Yes.
Yes.
But if I delivered this type of humor on stage,
yeah,
would you respect him more than me?
Well, he's done it longer, but you know what?
I can't breathe right now.
I will give you no, but I'll give you the respect due for someone who has the balls to do that.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I love Joe Rogan. I think he's mad funny from way back in the day.
Then almost no, I'll tell that story later. But yeah, just everybody can be funny.
I agree. No,
you know what?
Agree.
There are people, and especially these days with social media, it's like you can be. What are YouTube comments and tweets?
Mm-hmm.
It's people being funny.
Mm-hmm. Everybody
wants to have the wittiest, the funniest tweet so that it goes viral. Everybody wants to have the funniest comment on a meme or the funniest meme, which is a form of comedy when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody wants to be that, but nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Mm-hmm.
Take that shit, go on stage, and see if it translates.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole different world.
Animal.
It's a whole different world.
Yeah,
and you might not be prepared for that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's a different. I will never. So I was telling my friend earlier. I'm like, I will never knock somebody trying to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
It could bomb.
Mm-hmm.
It could be funny. Mm-hmm. They all come from the same place. Mm-hmm. That's what the great Patrice O'Neill said. My favorite comedian. Rest in peace. But. Sorry, I'm talking comedy quotes now. Jerry Seinfeld said, the number one fear is what?
Fear itself?
No. Public speaking. No, it's true.
Yeah, I just want you to know it got a little weird for a second.
No, public speaking.
I didn't know if you were asking me if I was supposed to
I'm sorry.
answer.
What is the it's public speaking,
yeah.
Right?
Right.
And so like it's above the fear of death. So Jerry Seinfeld said, at a funeral, you'd rather be in a casket than doing the eulogy.
Damn. Yeah.
Which is true.
Oh, yeah.
So whatever you have in your head that you think, oh my God, if I just drop this, people laugh all the time. I have this one joke and I'll tell it to my coworkers, to my family, to my partner, to my church folks, whatever. You have it all in your head. And you get on that fucking stage, you get in front of the mic, and you got strangers staring at you going, be funny, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And now you have to deliver.
Yeah.
And however you have it in your head, it's not going to come out the way you think.
Yeah.
At all.
No, it's pretty remarkable, to be honest with you, because I feel like funny people are almost egotistic because we're driven by the reactions, where I feel like being a comedian is so fucking humbling because you know
the crowd will humble you quickly.
Exactly, right? And
real
so
quick.
You know that if I'm funny, you will reward me by laughing and being like, oh wow, she's really funny, you know, like, oh, not she's pretty, but damn, she's really funny. But when a comedian gets on stage, you don't want him to be funny, you know. Immediately you're kind of like, and I think that's the masses, right? As opposed to someone who like really appreciates comedy and they're like, oh man, I hope this guy's fucking funny, right? Most people are like immediately heckling or being like, you know,
white women. Yeah,
you know, yeah. It's like they don't want you to be funny. But when you're just in a conversation and you're funny, people will leave and they will fucking reward you. You're so funny. Damn, I had such a great time talking to you. That was such a good conversation. A comedian, you work so hard and you fucking are like, it's impressive to me. I think it's.
I'll throw this analogy.
Yeah.
Writing jokes. It's like trying to figure out the female body, like I was saying earlier. The puzzle aspect of it, because you're like, I'm gonna deliver this way one time. I'm gonna try this, see if it tickles them, tickles the audience. Oh, didn't work. Back to the lab. Let me change this word. Let me move this sentence over here. Let me just swap these two ideas. Let me maybe use the past tense. Maybe use alliterations. Maybe make it rhyme a little bit. Make it like 3 and 3 or whatever. Right? Let me try that. Test it again. See if it works. So now you're like, you get no direction. all you get is cues from the audience, like you get cues from the women when you just going down on her and you're like trying to figure shit out. You don't know what works until you try it.
And what's gonna offend her?
Yes, and the only way to do it is to figure it out, is to try it. Like there's no practice at home. There's no, if you practice on a fake vagina, it's not gonna work. If you're gonna,
What constitutes as a fake vagina?
like a flashlight or like one of those molds, whatever.
A flashlight?
Flashlight.
A flashlight?
Flashlight.
A fleshlight?
Yeah, you never heard of flashlight?
What the fuck is a fleshlight? And can I order it on Amazon?
It's for dudes.
A fleshlight?
It's a flashlight that's shaped like a pussy that you fuck. It has a reservoir, you can come in it, and then you put it in the dishwasher. That blow your mind just now? I told you, the more you know. What have we learned today, Annié?
Fleshlight?
Oh, well,